General David Muhoozi's stellar rise to become the Chief of Defense Forces has marked a realignment in the army. He is amongst a breed of young commanders who have replaced the graying officers who shared the Luwero Bush War camaraderie. Yet, he is a symbol of the lasting vestiges of the Bush War struggle. A lawyer by profession, Muhoozi joined the struggle in 1985. Amongst the other officers who joined the ranks of the rebel outfit were Major General James Mugira, who is the boss of the army factory in Luwero, Major General Joseph Musanyufu, the Joint Chief of Staff, the late Brigadier Noble Mayombo, and Brigadier Joseph Kasigazi, the Acting Commander Chief of Staff Land Force. The others are the army publicist Brigadier Richard Karemire, Brigadier Moses Rwachtarate, a military advisor at the Brussels Embassy, the military attaché to Washington, Brigadier Apollo Goa, and the deputy commandant of the Senior Staff College in Chimaka, Brigadier Chris Bosa. Muhoozi and his cohort were under the tutelage of Amanyamshiga, who was then political commissar of the NRA. They were later sent to Jinja as the first cadet group for training. As he picks the reins from General Katumba Wamala, Muhoozi serves as the fulcrum of the army as it transitions from the old guard to the young Turks. Not only does he have the institutional memory, he also understands the UPDF's evolving doctrine. Today, he sits at the apex of the army and shares the highest rank alongside other decorated generals like the Commander-in-Chief Yoweri Museveni, Elit Mwine, Salim Saleh, David Sejusa, Kale Kihura, J.J. Odong, Moses Ali, and his predecessor Katumba Wamala. In an interview with NTV, he revealed why he skipped one rank to become a general.
It's not just the promotion in terms of rank, but also the promotion in terms of assignment, responsibility.
We also asked the general whether there was a deliberate scheme to promote officers within the Special Forces Command. The president's son, Major General Kainerugaba Muhoozi, is the outgoing boss of the Special Forces Command.
Nobody has served in SFC apart from one officer. The rest have been in different units. What is negative about being young? I don't see any problem about being young. And how is it that you attribute age to this or that loyalty? I don't get, maybe I'm missing the plot.
General Muhoozi spelled out his priorities as CDF.
In the areas of human resource development, because that is key. Sometimes we tend to get lost in other things, yet the starting point is people, accommodation for soldiers. It has many implications on discipline, people living in a dispersed way, on vulnerability to mischief. And remember, we survived this far because we were mainly at war. But now in peacetime, we are getting peculiar challenges that we need to confront. And one way of confronting them is having service accommodation, where you can account for soldiers from 8 in the morning up to 8 the next day. But now it's like you have 8 to 5 o'clock soldiers. There's a time between there and the next morning when you can't account for them. And where are they? They live in all sorts of places.
Muhoozi says there is an urgent need to improve welfare for army officers and eliminate graft from the institution.
The way we do our things has been enhanced by many forces, including technology, and then also the effects or spillovers from the environment within which we operate, where you find that we also have some black sheep amongst us. But the most important thing is that when such happens, what do we do?
As he takes office, the UPDF continues to play the anchorman role in the turbulent Great Lakes region and pursue insurgents in the Horn of Africa enclave, whereas some of its critics accuse the army of playing a game of brinkmanship to impress the Western allies. Muhoozi thinks otherwise.
We've fielded close to 20 battle groups. From one, now we are preparing the 22nd in Singo. Lots of things we've done. There are things we haven't done, especially building the SNA, the Somali National Army, which is should be at the core of our exit strategy. And hopefully that comes soon than later.
According to his peers, Muhoozi compensates his lack of combat experience with his unassuming character, humility, and teamwork. Walter Mwesije, NTV.